Mic, is that the one? Boom. Oh, I've done it again. I need to do that.
I keep forgetting that this is LEDs here until I see myself on screen.
Oh, it's a bit powerful, man. Turn that down a bit, actually.
Da, 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 da.
If we can get this working. Let's turn the power down. Oh, let's make it go red. That'll do.
Let's open up the stream on my phone. There we are.
Specs. What specs have we got? It's just crazy how everything's selling out at the moment. So.
I know.
Like when I first saw the Luna case, I was like, oh, so sad.
How you doing, Secret Blau? How was your day? It was a good day, to be fair.
I need to message the person whose PC it is. Like, hopefully they've tuned in.
Whose PC it is? You going to give us context, or?
The one we're building.
Oh! That!
The one you're leaning on.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah, so
this whole thing.
Whoever's PC it is, I think one of the Shelley from customer care said it was the customer's birthday on the 4th of December, and this is a birthday present they bought for themselves.
Right.
So
treat yourself.
It's someone, maybe it's Zoe that's just said, hey.
No, it was a Rebecca?
Was it? I'll find out in a second. I'll finish doing the spec.
So how is everyone? The day was good, Blau. I've been doing some training with people, teaching them how to do the hard line loops so we can keep up the demand of these arcanes.
Press numbers again.
Oh no.
I forgot. We need a stream deck. We keep saying this.
Yes, we do. Oh, hey, Crunchy.
Oh, right. Okay. That makes more sense. Where's that spec?
How you doing? S5, M4J. Right, prepare for the screen to go weird again. Oh, heck. My Wi-Fi is finally not being terrible. So's ours.
Yeah. we got priority.
We every time we stream now, we contact the guy who deals with a lot of the network stuff and be like, look, give this IP address priority.
Tim and his magic fingers. Keyboard fingers.
To be honest, I think I spent the first couple of hours this morning fixing internet. Hey, Benji.
3000.
Yeah. Let go.
8 GBs. Motherboard is.
You know, every Tuesday now, I come on here, I'm like, enjoy doing this. I really need to get back into streaming. And then I go home, I eat and go to bed.
I think that's what Dan said when he came up here. Has he been streaming since?
He did, yeah. He started, but he needs to like sort something out with his microphone because it sounded really bad.
Have we got assistant?
Hey, I'm the one who bought a PC for my birthday.
Ah, then this one's your PC.
Hello. How come nothing coming up on your live chat box?
Oh. I see.
It's Chris's fault. Oh, that one.
What? It's there. Why is it not? Oh. We got some sort of weird disconnect going on with.
What, with Restream?
Restream, yeah.
Try just double click on Chatty properties and scroll down to the bottom and go refresh cache your current page. But you've hidden it now, haven't you? There you go.
There we are.
You need to unhide it. You've hidden it.
I know.
There we go.
I'm getting used to these stream things. I can do stuff.
Like I'm saying, like I know all this stuff, but I just don't do it. So yeah, Lunar Rain. This will be your computer. We'll make sure it's built just right.
You carry on with the specs. Distracting me by broken streams and stuff.
Okie doke. So you thought you'd treat yourself then, Luna? This is actually a similar spec to what I want to try and sort out for my cousins. Like my aunts have been messaging recently, like, sort us PC, Christmas is coming. They want PCs. And I'm happy to bring on some people into the PC master race.
Video GeForce 50 PC
Maybe Suaz. Maybe we are. Maybe it's on twitch.tv/FiercePC.
I need to do my monthly message to Twitch, telling them to...
Monthly message saying, unaffiliate us, we don't want it.
And then they completely ignore the message and then send us a message asking how their response was. Can you rate our response? No, it's non-existent.
Hey Mary. Like I've been trying to get my username, like my actual Just Caprani on Twitch for what feels like years now. It probably has been. And every time I message them, I go, "Yep, just look at our name policy, thanks." And nothing. I'm like, the account hasn't been used in years. I can pretty much see that. And everyone's like, "Oh, you don't know if they've logged in and watched the stream or whatever." It's like it's dead. It's completely dead.
Right, pretty sure that's right now. Oh no, it's not right. 1650.
I thought I'd use my birthday as an excuse. Yeah, I might do that when I eventually buy myself a graphics card. Well, it's Christmas! It's Christmas for me.
Or you're running out of time.
I am running out of time. It's going to get to a point where I'm going to get paid, and then like it's going to be like 2 days before Cyberpunk comes out. I go, someone sort me out quickly. Motherboard.
That's what Howard said. It just works.
We'll pay, yeah.
Anthony Burns. Hey!
Sweet mother of boards.
I like that.
It's useless without the processing there. What they'll do here. There you go. Okie doke. What processor we got? Ryzen 5 2600. So is it going to be used for games more than anything? Luna? Feels really quiet.
We've got no music. I got no internet on the laptop.
To be fair, like I said last week, the way Twitch is going,
yeah,
I'm not going to be able to talk soon. Like someone's got to own the rights to my voice. There was someone, I don't know if I mentioned, I think I mentioned it last week. They got DMCA stricken or struck for the sound of a siren on a police car in a game.
It's just ridiculous. That. PS4, Xbox One, excited to see the difference. Well, one of the biggest
Silent Stream just made me think of if we did it like a silent movie. Like we'd set up slides of like the voice, like the text, and like we'd go through it, put it all in black and white, and then I'll do something, and then gesture, and then you push it, and the slide comes up, and it'd be like, so this is the PC, and then it comes back.
You have Laurel and Hardy music in the back.
Yeah.
Caprani can't find the SSD.
When it comes to a shot of like you chasing me with a bat or something like. They're copyrighting it, Shane, because some of the sound effects in games and stuff like that, it's like you'll have a company that will produce the sounds, and some game artists don't have the budget or time to make the sounds themselves, so they buy licenses to these like portfolios of sound that they use in their game, which they're allowed to because they bought it. However, you're not allowed to stream those sounds because you didn't buy that license.
So basically, someone with a fancy lawyer went, hang on a second, we can start suing all these tiny little people, but because it's on Amazon's platform, they'll have to do something about it. So
I think one of the other things people were doing as well is people have been Twitch, YouTube. People have been making like fake record labels.
Yeah, that's the one I found last year.
Yeah, so they're making it up and going, yeah, this is our song.
Claiming it, getting some money for a couple of months, and then dropping it.
It's ridiculous.
Luna is looking forward to the difference between PS4, Xbox One, and a PC, and I can tell you one of the main differences.
You'll never go back.
You know, one of the big things we always overlook.
What's that?
Free games.
Free games, yeah.
Oh, you want to play with your friends online? Free.
That's the major thing, isn't it? Like, It's an argument now that I feel so well known. I don't bring it up.
Yes, I forgot about it, and I found about realised this 2 years ago when I made the switch, and I was just like, what do you mean I can get this for free?
Yeah.
What do you mean this game is super cheap and I can?
What do you mean I don't have to pay a monthly fee to play the game that I already own?
What was it? I think it was Fallout 76 that finally did me, and I went to play it, and it was horrible anyway. But then,
That was a bad game.
But then, like, I had to be online to play it, and I had to subscribe to Xbox, and I was like, what the...
That Outer Worlds, though, if anyone here hasn't played it, I do highly recommend that game. I think I said that last week as well. Because that's on the Xbox Games Pass.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to keep it, like the Games Pass, because I had like a free month. I thought, I'll take the free month, play some games, and
Well, forget
get rid.
I was running a simulation of shopping earlier, Carl, when I picked up an apple and I got reload sound of USB and right, okay.
I know what you're talking about, Mary. It's some research Emma's doing on a simulation thing.
Where are you based, says Immortal? We are in Rosendale, which is about a 35-minute drive from Manchester. I will just run out onto the main road and record a police car drive by. Where do you live? Like,
To be fair, like I'm from Birmingham, that's sounds about right.
Ketchup. Ketchup is in and has been quite polite. They normally come in and like make fun of us and then say jokes.
No, Ketchup's.
Wait, no,
No, Ketchup's the guy that's bought the Arcane.
Yes, I'm getting confused.
Get confused.
I
We're
saw-
sorry, Ketchup.
I saw the profile picture and it's a similar profile picture. My legend.
Oh, right. Greetings.
Bella is 12 minutes late, so
Get out.
yeah, we need to write some lines on the board, I think.
Banned. I'm from London, so that's probably there you go. You sound like you're from London. I need to go back to London. It's where my partner Emma is from, and I think it's been like a year since she's seen her family now since all of this kicked off.
Oh, right, yeah. I was going to visit a friend in London over the summer, but I didn't want to get public transport down there at
Yeah.
the time. You know what it was like?
I mean, they say, don't you, like you go on the tube and you're just breathing in people's skin,
yeah.
so I can't imagine it being great for this. Like, I've got another couple of friends who live down there. One guy who works, I think he does like some analytics for the government or something. But he says it's horrible because you'll go out in like this city that was obviously normally you couldn't walk past anyone, like you'd be getting bumping shoulders with everybody, and there's no one.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. How am I saying that? Xeria?
Fire Legend is looking for a new graphics card on Black Friday.
Oh no.
Well-
Have you put screwdrivers away?
Yes, maybe. Don't know.
Can you repeat the question?
I feel like I didn't put them away.
Somebody did.
Oh, that one.
Somebody was tidying. What you going for? It's a me. Gogio. It's a me.
Go on, the rule is you've either got to murder the name or you've got to be confident you can say it. Go for it. MSI Radeon RX 5500 XT.
Not a bad card.
Ooh.
Wait, I don't need these.
Question: how are the inbuilt graphics on the Ryzen chips?
Like the 3200 and the 3400? They're not
Yes.
bad.
They've said specifically the Ryzen 5 3400, which the benchmarks I saw were actually impressive.
Yeah, it's like it depends what you're playing.
Yeah.
Like if you're running things like Minecraft and stuff on that kind of level, you're fine. Like you can even play Fortnite on like 60 FPS at certain settings. But if you want to play competitively, I'd get a GPU.
Yeah, I remember
100%.
seeing a benchmark on it. It was getting. I think the average must have been around 60, but it was mainly like it was over. I was quite surprised.
Yeah, I did test them quite a while back, didn't I?
But the good thing about the systems that have got the onboard graphics is they're a great starter system. And
Oh, yeah.
as soon as you're used to it, 6 months down the line, if you can afford it, you can just bang a GPU in and it's instant upgrade.
Hey guys, what's the finish of the Arcane store? I finished it the following morning and made sure it went untested and went out the door. Tech Eagle said hi. Hey, Tech Eagle.
Techie Gale!
Techie Gale.
I haven't spoken to Techie Gale in a while. Hey.
Yeah, not a bad GPU at all. Gogio.
What's going on? There's lots more people here than usual.
It must be getting popular.
There's no competition, guys. What's going on? Or is there? Just some smaller indie games we're playing on that. Yeah, so the baby graphics will be fine.
Yeah. It's only, I'd say it's only going to be a struggle if you want to play like if you wanted to play Apex Legends like competitively, where you need your frames for your reaction time and things like that. That's when it starts to struggle.
Claire is after some advice for children playing Fortnite. It's probably best if you send us a message and we will get our customer care team on it tomorrow. And if they're busy, I'll jump on it myself.
I do believe it depends on budget as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It majorly depends on budget because I've probably had a little bit more insight into like the starter systems over the last week or so because of trying to sort stuff out for my aunt and my cousins. And I think I managed to spec a system on the website that had a 3400G, and I was going to leave it as that without the GPU, but then in the end, I think it worked out not that much more to get a 1650, which isn't a high-end card, but it's better than the 3400. So it just gives you that little bit of extra oomph, and I think that came out at a total of like £630 for everything. With the monitor and keyboard and mouse and headset.
I think one thing I found when I was checking benchmarks and FPS is that you can add the 1030 to it, but then it's only an extra 40 quid to get the 1650, and then the frame's almost double. Yeah.
Well, the difference between like the 1030, you're actually better off with a 3400G.
Yes. Yeah.
So like if you're depending on the price between 3200 and 3400, you're probably better spending that like 20 quid for the processor as opposed to like the 3040 for the 1030, unless you go to, like you say, the 1650.
What have we got? Loads of messages coming through. So there's no winner. There's no winner this week. No. In fact,
you're all winners.
You beat me to it. Wait a second. Oh yeah. No, there's something happening that I'm not allowed to say.
Oh right, okay. And what was the point, Chris?
I just get excited when I remember stuff.
I told Tech Eagle, yeah, get him in here. How much would it cost me for get my PC upgraded to the 3070? Depends. Like you can't do that. You got to tell us now. We're not selling the 3070s on alone, like as a standalone like component.
We can.
If it's an upgrade and you're doing multiple things,
yes.
I think.
We can do an upgrade with one component as long as it's paying for a clean as well. I believe.
Oh, did you guys hear that?
Unless it's changed, but
if you're paying for some maintenance,
the only thing I need to check is it has to be on a First PC as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
But if it's another one, that was something I was waiting for an answer on a while ago.
Okay. So did you buy the PC from us, team in SART?
In fact, I need to put that on the remember to do this next time there's a graphics card out.
We're doing well, Danny. Mia Canemo, what's up?
Right. Luna said it's been really into Dead by Daylight lately, and I'm so excited to play it. I loved Fallout 4. It was the first game that got me back into gaming after a while. And I completed it, and as soon as I had a little go on PC, I just jumped straight back in, and it's
you're gonna love Outer Worlds when you give it a...
No, like I said, I'd already played it on Xbox.
Oh, all right.
On the Xbox, but then it just seemed a bit... I was getting to the point where it was a bit samey, but then it's completely different on PC.
Yeah, I got the PC from you. It should be alright. So if you contact... It's customer care at fiercepc.co.uk. There you go. I'm sure Chris will put that in the chat for you. We need to set up a bot that just puts that in like every 20 messages or so. Like if you've got an issue, this is the email. That ratchet is killing the mic. I'm sorry. I'll shield the mic. Shh.
In fact, we should probably set up a document. That way, because once we get to January, when things calm down, we can start putting stuff into.
One more. It's taking too long. It's better get it over quick. You should do an ASMR build.
You should do an ASMR build. You know what? I actually want to do an ASMR build video. I think it'd just be hilarious.
We need to get some of them. Have you seen the proper microphones that are like ears? 3DIO or something they're called, I think. I'm sorry. Sammy's bad at ASMR. I get rapskillions to that. Who told you that?
It's because he grew up learning English from American and English films. I'm gonna put some grub in the microwave, otherwise I'll waste away.
Right, let's get this in. We're all alone. Chris isn't here beside me. Right. I'm out. You can't leave. You can't leave Phoenix. You've come here now. You're not allowed to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. What's cooking this night? That is the question. Emma's normally coming to chat by now and I can ask what's for dinner. But currently, we're building a PC. The spec is scrolling across the top of the screen just here. That way. What you got for dinner tonight, Chris?
I don't even know. I just put it in the microwave.
I don't know. It was in a plastic container, so I assumed it went in the microwave.
Substance.
Did you say substance?
Yeah, it's.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah, it's.
Substance.
That's it. Microwaved a sandwich. No. I haven't had bread in like 10 years now.
What, really?
I'm a recovering breadaholic.
That's an outright lie. I've seen you eat sandwiches.
Well, it's maybe
Sandwich bread doesn't count.
maybe 4 months then.
I saw a guy cook a pizza in his PC. I really hope the video is real. I hope that's real.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to see that. I work at a sandwich factory. Is that just like a fancy word for Subway? I need to remagnetize this screwdriver in. It's because it gets left up here. We do the build, and then I don't come back in this room until we stream again.
There must be a way of me accessing documents on here. Let's put a document together for how we can improve the stream.
Yeah, and we'll take suggestions. I like that. There you go. So we're doing a bit of a Q&A, impromptu. How can we improve the stream, guys? One thing that I want to do, I've been saying this for a while, is I want to get an extra webcam, and I want to just tape that bad boy to my head and do a point of view.
I don't know what my password is.
Dance breaks every 20 minutes. Wait, what's a good idea, Bella? The point of view or the dance breaks? Because I'm going to tell you one of them isn't happening.
Yeah, because we haven't got any webcams at the moment. Google Docs.
Point of view. I'm having garlic butter, shrimp, scampi, and a beer. Wait, is it shrimp or is it scampi?
Okay, well that's a good point because the top cam needs improving because it needs lights, so it needs
Yeah.
better rig, probably a halo.
Probably do with being a little bit lower, couldn't it? Like get a bit closer to what we're doing.
Yeah, but if it, yeah, I mean, no, they can't see how that's attached, but it's not the most
Perfect.
But yeah, proper thing there. Halo light, a bit lower.
That is a bad pairing.
So
Do a PC build blindfolded.
that's
I like that.
List of YouTube videos. Get 2 of the builders. Have a blindfold build off.
It's not like Cap's going to bang his. Shut up, Mary. Or do a noob versus pro PC build. I like that as well. But you mean like 2 people building, and then like someone who's never built and someone who has, and seeing like kind of what they look like. Because I've actually said this a couple of times. Our marketing manager was just by the door a few moments ago before we started, and I said to him, "I want you on here building a computer," because I don't think he ever has.
No.
No, I want to get him on here, and I want him to build a PC, but he might be shy.
Right. Slow down. So we need a tool board.
You pay for Repskillian's plane ticket, and we'll do it, Phoenix.
Tool board with a. Do you just need a magnet strip to remagnetize them?
No, there's like a little tool thing you get. I'll get David to get us one off Amazon.
So
bring the person in, if they can get there, to build their own PC on stream, and you teach them. Yeah, we had spoke about that a couple of times. There's a lot of like health and safety elements we'd need to address, but it's something to look at.
At the moment, it's not.
And at the moment, yeah, it's very not viable.
If there was no COVID, we'd probably go for it. But I'll put it down on the list.
Why have we never done this before? This is a great idea.
Wait a second. If we get them to come in and build their own PC, it's like those restaurants where you have to cook your own food.
Yeah, bring your own ingredients.
We're technically saving money by doing that.
And creating great content.
Invite people to come
You'd be down for that. You live quite near. It's a bit late now, Luna. I started.
Well, until we've got vaccines and COVID, anti-COVID's gone home.
We'll just have to make a big plastic box to put you in with like those gloves that they have. Like, so you're going to come out with your gloves through the circles. It's at Fierce PC. Is it limited?
I mean, if you type in Fierce PC Twitter, we should be there. Yep.
Hit them search terms.
We're out there.
I'm in Burnley. Oh yeah, you're not far away at all then.
That road's just over hill.
Wires.
Right. So, what other ideas did we have then? Any sensible ones?
Where's Fierce HQ? What did you say the actual area is? Rosendale?
Yeah, so we're in the Rosendale.
Because I always say Haslingden.
Haslingden is the town.
You didn't sound too sure of yourself then.
It's like town, village thing.
Is it because you're not sure if it classifies as a town?
Yeah. Because I know down the road in Ramsbottom there's always an argument between town and village. Is it a village or is it not? I'm not quite sure.
Hey, it leaves plenty of space for more activities, Mass 13.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a nice little pop Funko here. You could put that in the space.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Give me.
It's not going to stand up because it's Chung Li,
Okay.
which is
How you fill the space? Stand up! People are watching.
There's the plate which is supposed to stand up. That's another thing. We need more props.
A city is defined by a cathedral. There we go. Mary's got his random knowledge for you. A town is defined by having local government.
Oh.
There you go. See? More room for activities.
Live from the decontamination tent of Fierce PC.
You can live over there.
Still need to do a build that's got one of those projectors, the hologram.
Wait. Oh, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, build that into a case so you can actually have projections in your PC.
I wonder if I could do that with one of the screens I used on the Cyberpunk build. Because that's all it needs. It just needs a bright screen, doesn't it, really? And then the image on the screen is what's projected to...
It depends. I was thinking of the ones that it's got two...
Don't mind us, we're just talking amongst ourselves.
It's got two arms that spin round really fast.
Oh, those things!
So when you turn it off, there's nothing there.
You'd need a lot of space to let that go around. I saw some like really cool cosplayers using them, where they'd done it like they dressed up as Doctor Strange and had handheld ones, so it looked like they're magic rings. And
that's mad.
Really cool.
Makes it 1,000 times. Well, sorry, 10,000 times, 100,000 times better. Words. Off topic, but I really like your tattoo.
Thanks. I was like to say, which one can you see then? But thanks.
I'm glad you looked at your arm.
It's one of them things you forget you got a tattoo, don't you, until someone mentions it. You're like, oh yeah. I do want to get more, but I keep spending my money on my PC instead. Around there.
Right, so we need more props for the streaming area. We need suggestions. So,
hang on. I hear a noise. Where's that noise coming from?
what noise?
There's like a little noise coming from... Like there's a fan on, but obviously there isn't. It's not plugged in.
It could be the PC we're streaming on.
Wait.
It's under the desk.
No, it sounds like it's like over there. Anyway.
Feather boa.
Feather boa?
Yeah. I said we need suggestions for streaming and video props.
How about wait, no, I can't say that because we're actually going to do that.
We need some plastic plants.
Some plastic plants.
Yeah. Ooh, I could.
I only have 8, so only 8. I've got 3. That one, there's one up here, which was an 8-hour session, and one on my back we don't talk about. I'm just glad I finally found this jersey. I lost it for about 3 weeks. And kept having to wear the other one.
See you later, Fumaz13. Is that Fu FWU dot
Flumas?
Dot line on the floor Maz13.
Line on the floor.
God, it's called.
And underscore. Line on the floor, underscore. It's like word, like...
Yeah, the word is...
What's the word? No, you know they do the rhymes in bingo? Yeah. When they say things and it's like 22 and it's like 2 ducks or something. I don't play bingo, okay? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm done.
2 ducks.
Someone here has to know what I mean.
Oh god.
Does the one on the back happen to be a stamp of something? No, it's not. It's on my upper back, like below my neck. And we're leaving it out, and that's enough. We're done. Someone knows what I mean about the bingo rhymes, though, right? Seriously, I need backup on this.
Sam. Bingo rhymes.
Like, don't they say like 2 fat ladies, like 88? Stop laughing!
I've got no idea what you're going on about.
Shut up.
Stitch in time 69 and all that.
I'm waiting for someone in the chat to go, oh yeah, I know what you mean, and so I can feel validated. But everyone's just going to be like, what are you on about?
It's just the fact that like I knew exactly what you meant. And before I could say it, you went, that thing where it's just like 26, 2 ducks.
2 fat ladies who say, yeah, yes, ketchup. Ketchup knows what I'm chatting about. What was the even thing we were saying? Oh yeah, because like you were saying that the line on the floor, underscore.
Yeah.
Do like typography bingo. Full of great ideas.
Oh, I've got internet again.
Yay!
That means music. Although, are we doing music? Because we might get in trouble. I don't know.
What they gonna do? Ban us? Maybe they might ban us.
Oh, I keep meaning to set us up on. We're on DLive somewhere, but
DLive?
I'm not sure if Restream. I think Restream does deal with DLive. So.
Yeah, they never used to, but then DLive got a bit popular and PewDiePie went out, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta do this."
Master set and get in. Not in. Excellent.
I haven't been on there in a very long time. VSPC is not available due to copyright issues. Shh.
But then we'll still be on YouTube, Facebook because they don't care.
There you go.
Actually, no, YouTube's getting stricter, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's a lot of
another
people
one.
switching to Facebook videos because they keep getting banned from YouTube.
Trying to finish the Demon Souls remake beforehand. I don't think I've played any of the Demon Souls games. Another tool.
Dave, what are you doing?
What?
Said you were going to grab another tool.
Oh, that was inappropriate.
It was.
I'm sure your fans won't snitch. I don't know. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Bum, 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 bum.
What's going on? Loads of different things.
I like how you said that, but you put like a really suspicious face next to it, Shane. I'm sure we won't snitch. Hello, Twitch. So, who thinks Cyberpunk's going to get delayed again?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not going to this time.
Yeah.
I don't think they can.
They're paying for proper ads with the dates on it this time. Like there's a full marketing thing that's gone live. Or are you reading that question?
On the Asus Prime B450 MK motherboard, which is this one, if the slot nearest to the stock Ryzen cooler is free, is there plenty of room to put another RAM stick in there? It looks tight, close to overhang, where I need to take the cooler out first. No. It should be fine. And I think actually these AMD coolers, I think this actual like black ring here unclips. So you might be able to just take that bit off. Maybe. Yeah. There's two clips at the top and bottom, which you can undo. And then the black ring comes up. I'm doing this at the wrong angle to show you.
I mean, you could always lay it down flat and use some sort of like above camera.
Like a point of view camera.
I know, apart from it's gone blurry for some reason. Damn it! Top shot, focus. Why is it focused there? But it's not.
240 gig SSD versus 1 terabyte hard drive. Which one's better? One's faster, one's got more storage. It's apples and oranges there. Maybe it doesn't come up. I swear I've seen these come up. And each side does click.
Why are you so blurry?
Yeah. So that ring there pops off the cooler. If for some reason you do really need that extra bit of space.
I'll switch back.
But you should be okay to do it without it. But that there is just a ring that just clips on top, bottom, and left and right side.
I'm gonna say no.
Not if you're playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, if you even think about playing Call of Duty with a 240 gigabyte
Yeah, that
SSD,
is like you won't even have enough room because Windows will take up some of it and the rest of it will be COD.
Yeah, the best combo would be both. It's just a one terabyte hard drive and a.
Yeah, both would be your best bet classified. If you get both of them, you can have one to put like a couple of games and software and Windows on, so you get fast boot times and fast load times and maybe like your regularly used programs, but then installing larger games like Call of Duty on the terabyte hard drive. Just a future upgrade. No worries, Microscope. Like I say, you shouldn't have to take it off. You should be fine. But it does clip. So just make sure you get the top and bottom and the left and right. And don't go like yanking at it. If you break it, it's not my fault. Is what I'm trying to say here. Just sort of expect it to come on Twitter. That guy on stream said I could remove this, and now look at it, and it's just fan blades everywhere.
Here's a question now I don't know. Do you have to match it up exactly, or does it just affect the performance? If you got 3600 megahertz and 3600 megahertz and 3000 megahertz.
It's always best to go with the same speed, the same brand for stability, but you can. It does work. It depends how your motherboard's set up as well. Like, for example, this has only got the 2 channels.
Yeah.
But I think it's... Are they 2 single channels? 2DM. See, this is dual channel on there. So they'll work together. It's not 2 separate channels. Like, when you've got the 4 slots, it's normally 2 of them are 1 channel and 2 of them are a different channel. But it's... Just always go for the same brand and speed if you can. If you can't, it will clock down. So even if one RAM stick's faster, it will clock it down to match the other one.
Yeah.
And it won't always be stable, but I'd always recommend just going for the same ones.
What's the worst case when it's unstable?
Crashes a lot. Like sometimes you might not even post and things like that. You'll try and turn it on and be like, I don't know what to do with these.
Cool.
And these 2 sticks aren't friends. And
it's like I knew you were supposed to match them up, but I never knew why. So.
yeah, it's just the way a lot of them are made. Some use different architectures. Some, it's one of them. There's a lot of computer stuff that goes on.
Computer stuff.
Computer stuff.
I don't know more.
You heard it here first, folks.
Ask the wizard.
That's what I said to Tim this morning. He was like, how did you fix the internet? I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what? You're a 700 what? I've been spending too much time with you.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh dear.
Oh, that was really scraping the barrel.
Yeah. Which one did you go for? Crazy Irish Gaming. Right, took those wires around there. PSU goes in there. So is everyone buying PCs right now? Are they all for Christmas, or are they all just because you wanted one or needed one, or? I'm curious.
Or is it that special time of year that everyone looks forward to? The Cyberpunk release.
Yeah. I didn't know I actually booked December the 10th off. Just to play it.
Haven't you booked the previous launch?
Oh, yeah, I did.
You've used all your holidays booking the pre-launches for Cyberpunk.
It's not like I can go anywhere. I'll book the 10th off, and I'll bring Emma into work that day, just so I get peace to play the game.
Although, do you not want to play it on the Cyberpunk build?
I do want to play it on the Cyberpunk build. That is something else. But I can't fit that in my office.
Is that a Linux machine?
No, it is not. And for a serotonin boost during lockdown. Yep. Yeah. PC's always give me a serotonin boost. That is until they stop working.
I just ordered PC through Amazon. Crazy HQ, oh, he's got one of the 1660s.
Nice. Why not get a new one and then you just order an Arcane? I like it.
I think someone commented on an Instagram post going, oh, I wish I had enough money. I was like, oh, we have finance options. It's like, I already have one PC from you.
Wait,
So-
hang on.
So you don't have two PCs.
Ketchup, when did you order your Arcane? You have got it, haven't you? Because you said you were setting it up tomorrow. Have you got it and just not set it up? Because I put the die in that one for you, didn't I? I do, but waiting on the power. You didn't get a power cable? I'll be having words. You've dropped a minute now, Ketchup.
PC's here, but the power cable wasn't with it, so I'm coming tomorrow. Well, at least it's sorted out.
Let you know, I'll be having strong words with him tomorrow, Ketchup. Just for you, don't you worry. Get together. I hate when they do that. It's like, who uses a motherboard that doesn't use the full 24 pin anymore? Why did you make it come off? Clip.
Oh man, Ketchup got a PS5 as well as an Arcane. There's some serious jealousy going on right now.
My brother has been waiting for the PS5 for so long, and he's saved up money and he's got it there, and he can't get one anywhere, at all.
Why didn't you just get a PC?
He hasn't really got the space to do it, and he's more of a lot more of a casual gamer, I'd say. Despite how many times I've tried to educate him in the ways of PC.
But 60 frames per second.
I feel like that's some sick power play on their behalf.
Are the Amazon PCs overclocked when they arrive?
If they say overclocked, then I guess, yes. If it doesn't mention it, then unlikely. Depends what processor it is as well. Like, to be honest with you, a lot of the Ryzens just run better if you don't overclock them. If for games and things anyway. Like, actually, we sold one of the Corpo builds, the really high-end Corsair loops. That's all black and blue in the Corsair 500D. And it was, on the day it was getting ready to leave, I contacted the customer, I was like, do you want me to overclock it, or are you not that fussed? Because I thought I'd check, because if you're playing games on it, like purely playing games, it's sometimes better to just let it boost its own single core. And overclocking all cores tends to get you a slightly lower speed, but it's better if you're doing things like rendering. So I called him up and was like, are you going to be gaming, or are you going to be doing like multi-core tasks? And it was going to be something mainly for gaming, and there was no rendering or anything like that. And just advised them that it'd be better to not do the overclock. Like, yeah, sweet.
That's what they forgot. I ate food earlier. Must put food in my mouth.
He's so uninterested. Get interested. This is going to be the new baby in the house. Like, this is going to get more attention than anything else. $2.5 budget, Ryzen 9 3900X with the Ryzen 7 3800. Ooh. If you're going to be running VMs and dual boot, you can go for the 3900 for the extra cores. Definitely. I'm running a 3900. 3900X, not the XT, and it does absolutely everything I need it to do. But I do CAD and 3D rendering and a bunch of other things. You're gonna get. Oh wait! Was I speaking to you on Twitter? I think I recognise your name. You're gonna get the Arcane. Good. Good. What was I going to say? It's just a shame, like, the processors at the moment, because I think we've only got the 5600X. We haven't been able to get the other two. But they've been that popular. Caprani, that's me! Look! Look!
Someone's so excited to hear their own name.
Look at me!
Caprani, that's
me! Well, I am my favourite person, so...
I mean, it's lockdown. I've been spending a lot of time with myself. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not my favourite person at the moment.
Cap for short. Are you calling short? Oh, the hat! It's not a name anymore, it's brand. Alright? What am I doing? I forgot what I'm doing. That's my exaggeration. Lunar Rain. This is where she nudges her boyfriend again. You said it! You said the name!
Lunatic is the person who's building the PC right now.
What?
I just
Lunatic.
Yeah, so I was doing that thing where I start the name, but then it's not the name because it's a different.
Yeah. Just literally just nudged you and did that exactly. What was I doing? Right, okay, so most of the wiring's in place, but it needs managing. I need to put the SATA cables in.
Most of the rice is now separated from the chicken, so I need to combine those.
Is there any universe where the water cooling can go through the GPU as well? Right, so if you can source me a 3080 block, then sure. But the big issue at the moment is genuinely just getting those water blocks for the 3080s. And I've seen some, but they've only been through AlphaCool, which I've stopped using because of too many things going wrong, and I just don't want to, I don't want to send that out to people when I've seen things go wrong so much. And the other one's EK, which are a good premium brand, but that also means they come with a very premium price for what they are. So I'm waiting on some other companies to actually finally get them released and get out, and then I'll start doing more loops with the GPU in. But currently, 3080s, there's like two options, or one option if we scrap AlphaCool.
So, would it be possible if you really wanted it, even though it would be very expensive?
Yes, it would be possible. You might be a slight wait on it while I've got a hold of said part and do a bit of research, make sure it fits the specific graphics card that will go in your system and so on. But it's possible. But I don't know if it'd take you out of your budget. Depending what other upgrades you're doing.
Would be a nice custom system though.
On one of your Amazon sales, it says it offers keyboard and mouse, but there's also a mouse pad. Does that come as well? Yes, it normally does, right? I'm waiting for confirmation. Don't quote me.
It normally does, but some of the stuff on Amazon is different to the website, so
it might be a picture from the website.
It might be a stock picture, because I know there's a little bit of details somewhere saying there may be a slightly different thing. I honestly don't know.
Just triple check the
messages on Facebook and we'll find out.
There you go. Send us a message on Facebook or Twitter or whatever social media of your choice. And
Facebook's easier at the moment because the customer care team are going on there from like 8 in the mornings at the moment. And weekends.
Go for the Pro Carbon to get Assassin's Creed and the sweet, sweet RGB. Pro Carbon's a good board. That's MSI, right? MSI Pro Carbon? That sounds right. Righty do. Let's get this hard drive plugged in. Now I hear music. Am I going mad?
Yeah.
No, you got it. That sounded like the Harry Potter theme for a moment.
I think someone was whistling.
You can hear that, right?
Sounds like someone's whistling.
I hear music too. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I like the Pro Carbon. I've mostly gone with the Strix stuff when I've spec'd things up, just because their aesthetic is so nice. I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I really like what they've done with the recent Strix on B550 and X570. Capri, did you want a picture of a white computer tower? Found my old one from 2005 and it's got an awesome case and has Internet Explorer logo on it. What? That's an engraving? Yes. Tweet it at me. I want to see it. A white computer case with the Internet Explorer logo on it.
Oh, wait, I think I remember them. Where they had the Internet Explorer logo like printed into the very side of the case. E-Machines did one with. E-Machines did one with.
It sounds awful. It's like I don't even like seeing the Internet Explorer logo on my system. It's like hide, delete, uninstall, go away. What is my purpose? You install Chrome.
That was such a good meme. Or meme, as some might say.
A meme.
Meme.
A meme. So that there. Aero ITX GeForce 1650. You get it in the box. Okay, let's make sure everything's together. It was so bad it would take an hour just to boot up the internet and 30 minutes to load pages. Jeez. It sounds like a computer like that you'd have back when you had dial-up. Like when you say load the internet, do you mean you sat there listening to... Oh, we might get DMCA stricken for that. Someone copyright the the dial-up noise.
9X starts calling.
Yeah.
We were the first ones to make that noise. It's ours.
How dare you? It's iconic. Who remembers the days?
All I need to do is just argue that you were making the noise of a Spectrum Sinclair booting up.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Who remembers the noise? Wait, I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? There was a thing. I've lost it. It's gone.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm going to retrace my steps. What was I going to say?
Said who remembers the noise? I'm guessing you mean boot up noise. Or something.
No. It's gone. It's gone. I've lost it. It's gone forever.
What was I going to say?
That's going to haunt me for the rest of the evening.
Mum, can you put the telephone down? I want to get on the internet.
Wait, no, not noise. What I was going to say is, who remembers when you couldn't use the internet if someone was on the phone?
What's it?
Anyone remember that? Or am I really showing my age now?
I remember people started getting two
internet.
phone lines installed because they wanted
Exactly, yeah.
phone lines? What's that? Phones with a cable.
I'm not old enough for that. Oh, God.
Neither am I. I don't know what you're talking about.
It used to be that, like, if someone was using the telephone, because all the dial-up went through your phone line, if someone was on the phone, you couldn't use the internet. Like, when you'd go onto it and you start it and you'd hear that noise or whatever, it'd be like, lines busy, because it couldn't use it.
I'd give up, because now you're going to have to explain the fact that you didn't have a mobile phone, because that wasn't a thing. So if you wanted to phone people, you'd have to use the phone that was plugged into your house.
Yeah.
And then you've got to explain what the hell is phoning people. Why don't you just text them? So
See, like, I'm very much of
you've
the...
got an entire history lesson.
I don't know if it's because of... Maybe it is because of age. But, like, I always call people now. If someone texts me asking something, I don't text back. I just call them and explain, and it's done. Because then you can guarantee when someone texts you and asks a question, you give them a response. It's followed by another question. Because it's one of them.
It's more of a lockdown thing.
Yeah.
Just wanting to interact with different people more.
Why don't you just talk to me?
Oh no, people are posting ages.
Oh God.
We're gonna have to start blocking people. It's like if you post your age, you definitely get blocked. Unless it's like above 27.
But to be fair, I think I look about 5 years older than I am. But that's because of a series of bad habits and bad decisions. ASL, wow.
Lots of-
Who remembers ASL? Jeez. The old Microsoft screen name, MSN. ASL. Want to chat?
MySpace was trending on Twitter last week. That was very fun.
It's not showing your age. I'm 18 and I call people for stuff as it guarantees you have your attention to save valuable typing time. 100%. You know, you will go far. I'm one of them people as well. I think like some suppliers and some other manufacturers and people might hate it, but I'm always the person I hate going through a middleman. Like I really hate it. Like if I'm speaking to someone at a company and they're like, "Yeah, just let me know what you want to do," and I'll go and have a word with a manager. It's like, no, just put them on. I ain't got time for it to go to you, then you forget about it, and then come back to me in 3 days. Like,
yeah.
I'm efficient, but I'm a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Very cool. God save me. God save Tom. Tom was brilliant. Joining my social media platform? No friends? Don't worry, I'll friend you.
God save Tom. Oh,
MySpace
that Tom.
Oh, Megal. I've got no idea
Oh,
what
dear.
Megal is.
Don't go there. Don't go to a Megal. You say you can't use it now, it's full of the weirdest people. It was always full of the weirdest people. For Chris, if you don't know, a Megal was it was like chat roulette. If you've heard of that, like you go on your webcam chat and you just suddenly people.
I thought you were going to say something else with a P.
You know what I mean?
The dangerous word that starts with P. Nissans are a good car.
Amigo. Did anyone play Habbo Hotel?
Haribo Hotel.
Haribo Hotel.
Yeah, but the reviews I had to write after that.
I never played it. I just knew it was like a sudden thing. Like that was just out of. I'm trying to think of like really weird, like terrible web-based games that everyone used to play. Like I'm sure everyone went on Miniclip at some point. The website with loads of Flash games.
Oh yeah.
There was another one called Pogo, I think, which is part of AOL.
Oh wait, wasn't Miniclip
Old school RuneScape, Ketchup Nose.
what were they called? Weeblesandstuff.com.
Oh, Weevil stuff. I remember Weevil stuff.
Because they had some games on their website.
They also had some weird stuff on their website. That's what my new PC is for, old RuneScape. Neopets! Do you remember Neopets?
Living the meme. It sounds so much funnier out loud.
I remember Neopets.
Neopets.
Moshi Monsters. Isn't Moshi Monsters just like the new improved, less cool Neopets? This chat is a right blast from the band, I know, right?
Slapping you right in the nostalgias.
Right in the nostalgias. I'm enjoying it. This is great fun. I always say this, and I'm going to get back into streaming. I have such a great time. And then don't.
Who remembers Purple Place? Is that supposed to be Purple?
You're just making stuff up now. What? Purple Place? No. I remember Tamagotchi, vaguely though. I remember having one, and not much else. I think it was yellow. And that's about all I've got from it. Speaking of yellow, I had the, I think I still got it somewhere. The like limited edition yellow Game Boy that they brought out, like the thick one. I've got no idea what Purple Place is.
Someone else does. Purple Place. The cake baking game.
Default on Windows XP. Nah, right, losing me now. Hey, like, you're speaking to someone whose like first PC game was a Jungle Book game that was on like 4 floppy disks.
like my first PC game was Wolfenstein, which I'm pretty proud of.
Wolfenstein.
Obviously, I had no
Did you play Wolfenstein Enemy Territory?
No.
The multiplayer one?
No, it was literally just the first. I never played it online, but yeah, that was about 3 discs. I remember having the first disc and it was super easy, then having to wait 2 months for the second disc.
Just looking for cable ties, guys, bear with me.
That's how they got me though. The first disc was like £5 and then the second disc was £20.
Yeah. Do you remember like getting games on CD with magazines with demos on?
Mary's like, you're on about Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I'm sure it was the first
because there was Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, which was the like 3D. I think it was built in the Quake engine, and it was like to be fair, it like for me really defined class-based shooter because it was just a mod, but you played as like a medic and an engineer and everything. Like, this was before TFT and everything.
What was that OG pinball game? Space Cadet. If you'd watched a few weeks ago, you would have seen some high-class content of me firing balls around.
Yeah. Wolfenstein: The New Order. Wow.
Wolfenstein and the Spear of Destiny. What?
Wait. Spear of Destiny?
That sounds like a Percy Jackson film.
How much does this PC cost? Money.
What is it?
At least 4.
1650, Ryzen 5. Oh, wait, Luna's the one.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Ask Luna.
She's the one who bought it.
I just put them together, man. And wait, was there like a bundle? Was like a monitor and stuff with it as well?
Yeah, there's a bundle on this one. So we got the headset.
Oh, mind you, Luna might not want to tell you. Oh, wait, there you go.
Yeah, so 24-inch screen as well.
Okay. Fan cables, SATA cables. Just took you over there.
How do you get your PC built on stream? I would love to see my arcade built on stream.
You gotta slip me 20 quid.
Just send us a message as well. The problem is last week I think
they take a long time. We tried the other week and I didn't even get halfway through it.
But there was a lot of issues we had last week. So
yeah, there was a very specific issue with the radiator that week,
and we started a bit later, and there was internet problems.
Yeah.
So maybe if we
there's probably a good half an hour at least of time lost.
Yeah, I'd say more than that. It was about 40. It was like nearly 20 past, half past before we started properly.
Oh right, okay. So it's possible. I think if you really want to do that, let us know when, before you're going to order it, and
we'll prepare for.
We will fully prepare, even if it means we start ever so slightly earlier. Yeah. And I might, because of how the pipe bending takes a long time. So I think I'd rather try and bend the pipes to the shape they need to be before the stream, so that once we're done, I can just put the pipes in, if you know what I mean.
Well, and see if we've got enough time to actually get it with the pipes as well.
Yeah, so if I do the pipes before the stream, and then we'll come in and just build it all, put it all together, and then the pipe just click in, and we might even get to a point where I can fill it, and you can see the coolant go around.
That would be pretty good.
You have much experience bending pipes? More than anyone else here. I feel like you're trying to get at something, Mary.
I feel like there's an innuendo.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a pro bender at pipes. I thought I'd drop it out there before anyone else did. Alright?
Get paid on the 30th, we'll order after that after checked everything. Sus vote Mary.
Professionally so. I get paid to bend.
Oh god.
It's easier with PETG, but acrylic's clearer. I need bigger cable ties. I thought we had some up here. There's one.
They're everywhere. Oh! I'm not sure if this is a brand new thing, but I've seen it all over Instagram recently.
We all love a good bend.
RGB cables in the high-end builds, where the RGBs are independents. Is this a new thing, or is this something?
It's not a new thing.
I saw this cable strip where the individual cables.
Gross.
It was with the IQ system, and each one lit up, so it was like a little flowy pattern thing.
It's gross.
It's not. It's more FPS.
Gross. Shut up, Chris. It's gross.
Oh wow! Everyone else is still going on with this bender.
Is the Corsair Vengeance addressable RGB? The RAM? The RAM. Some lighting software will allow you to do it. I think Mystic Light will allow you to control the RAM, but preferably you would use Corsair's IQ.
Wait, is the Vengeance RAM not the non-RGB one?
I'm assuming he's talking about the RGB one.
I think it's the RGB Pro.
Yeah, you got Corsair Vengeance RAM, and then which is LPX, and you got Corsair Vengeance Pro.
Yeah.
But I think you can only have the RGB one in the Arcane anyway.
Mm.
I think. The other stuff is this. This is still Corsair Vengeance. This stuff here. Even my monitor is a bunch of like settings. Right. Speaking of RGB, let's get this connected. One.
So quiet without the music.
It is, yeah.
I could have put it on because my laptop has internet again now. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it would bottleneck, it just wouldn't be as good. Like, Ryzen is RAM speed hungry.
And then it also depends. Is this...
And like, I will, on every Arcane that goes out, I set the F clock and the DOCP or XMP for the RAM speeds and everything. So it will all be running as it should. I just realised what Mary was getting at. Because I went 1, 2,
Oh.
They call me the Count because I like to count. 3.
Wow.
Tell me that. So that cable plugged into there.
Kind of
Save
scared
again.
to get my dual boot virtualization going. Messed it up in the past, and now I run exclusively
Ubuntu. I've never used Ubuntu. Or any Linux based. Well, I suppose it isn't technically Mac OS Linux based. But I've never been a fan of it, to be honest. I was saying that again, I've never really used it, so I can't really say anything. Chandler Bing in his third.
Vlad is buffering.
Oh no, it's Vlad!
Vlad 2, 3, 4.
See, who needs music when we've got you, Chris? Eh?
Yeah, I could just start singing and stuff. But that might have been trademarked. So.
Yeah.
Just thinking, it's nearly time to start wearing Christmas jumpers, isn't it?
It is nearly time to start wearing Christmas jumpers. We've already put our tree up.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What time is it acceptable to start wearing Christmas hats and jumpers and stuff?
I don't know. I mean, like, any time, I guess, we put our tree up.
Ooh. Wait, what?
Are there fierce Christmas jumpers?
Unfortunately not. We did want to do the first Christmas jumpers again, but to be honest, we've just been too busy.
Yeah.
There hasn't been time to organise things this year.
Pretty much. That's the general consensus, is that we've been doing really well, which means that certain things that are less of a priority.
Yeah. But there will be some sort of merchandise appearing next week for your Christmas pleasure. It's not Christmas merchandise, but you can buy it for Christmas.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You will do, but it's been that long.
They don't tell me anything anymore.
you
They just go in there and build some arcanes.
You do know about it, but because it's been that busy, it's taken that long to get it.
Oh, right, okay.
What's this? Oh, that's so horrible. I'm just going to put it on your screen.
What's so horrible?
Can you see?
Oh dear!
Look, the logo is actually embedded.
Can you
inside.
make that picture bigger?
How do
The one with the logo.
do you really want that bigger?
Oh dear!
So horrible. I'm pretty sure.
Look at all the airflow, though.
I'm pretty sure I had one of them.
Knowles, can I have that case? Can I have it?
Oh, look at how faded the plastic on the front is. Like the plastic on the front is.
Is that white ones?
It's like a champagne beige colour when it should be white.
I think all those old cases ended up like that, though, didn't they? Like every single one.
Oh, it's so.
Is that an MDF front panel, or am I seeing things?
It's so horrible in so many ways, but I can't stop looking at it.
Yeah, Mary's monitors are awful. Like, I play games with him and I'll be sitting there like,
We do need to do a sleeper PC, but
that's why I want the case.
yeah, but we need to figure out a way of doing it different to everyone else.
I'll liquid cool it. Would it be better for me to buy a PC off you from Amazon or from your website?
If it's Black Friday website, the deals will be better.
Hundo percento.
If it's any other time, it doesn't really matter. They're pretty much the same. They get built in the same place and they get delivered from the same place.
Would it be better for us if we went through the website?
It would be better for us if they went through the website. Yeah, we've got more control over it.
Yeah.
And a lot of PCs, you've got more control as well. So
Yeah, I mean, like, for starters, we don't put any liquid cooled loops on Amazon.
But like, if there's a system that's only got 8 GB of RAM, you can add 16 or 32. You can slightly tweak and improve the PC you want.
Correct.
Correcto.
I do like the Raider case, and for what you get in the Raider case, like the 3 fans and the RGB, no, 4 fans, 3 on the front, 1 on the exhaust, it's very good for the price. I just wish there was a little bit more room to put the cables places.
Knowles said he'd save it.
Yeah.
If it was for some sort of sleeper PC, we could arrange to collect.
Oh, Black Friday! I don't think the Arcane's going to be discounted.
No.
That's already like a really good price for what's in it, along with the fact that you get my time.
Yeah. I mean, looking at that might actually have to go up soon.
It probably will go up eventually, so get in while you can, guys.
Yeah.
We've been spoiling you with that arcane price.
the
I'm not gonna lie.
price of parts and the amount of time it actually takes to make it.
Especially like like I say, I'm training someone now as well, so
it's not
that's
cost-efficient
2 persons'
at the moment.
time persons.
Wait until the 30th. Oh yeah, it won't be.
Right, on the 29th. We know he's buying one anyway, we'll get him.
Wait until he logs on and double it in price.
Cable
Doing top things there.
tie.
Still can't figure out why the camera's gone blurry this week. Just do it.
Right, let's take that there.
So if the order's on,
I'm going to break a golden rule, guys. I'm going to put the side panel on
if the order's at
before I've tested it with posts.
that means it would probably be 30th processing. Probably the stream 8.
It's a lot different doing hardline as well. Like soft tube, I find really rather easy. Like doing soft tube, I could probably build it in around the same time I build one for an all-in-one. I think I've said this before. In fact, maybe even a bit quicker because I find it easier because you can put the CPU block in and the radiator in, and then just connect it instead of having to like fiddle around with a radiator attached to 2 tubes. Is someone vacuuming or drying? There, we're drying their hands, Mary.
Wash your hands to protect people.
To be fair, that air dryer thing for hands is absolutely ridiculous in there.
Yeah, but the one in the other toilet
It's so bad.
It's like there's a mouse inside it going.
It's like the one in that room. Like I've had it. Like I've washed my hands underneath it, and it's like blown underneath my ring and whistled. It's been that
like you should try put your fingers quite close together. It'll make them fart. Just go.
It's a reservoir RGB. It's not. Do you want to just like send me a message? Because it seems like you want a few things that are possible, but I might need to order some stuff, and it'll change the price, obviously. But I can make these things happen. See, I'm breaking the rule, guys. I'm putting the side panels on first.
Dun, dun, dun. Confidence is high.
I swear the hand dryer I use sucks in more air than it binds. Alright, okay. Shelley asked me a question about the Arcane this morning, I think, about whether the 9 fans were actually included, which they are. Because you can actually add a further 3 black fans that you won't see, which will be on the push and pull of the radiator to improve cooling even further. But I don't think that's on the website just yet. I did tell them to add it. It's a computer.
Zoom.
A Zoom. There's plenty of room for some pop vinyls in there.
Vexpro says, I'm planning on getting a Ryzen 5 2600 GTX 1650, 8GB of RAM, 3000 MHz, 1TB hard drive, and a CIT Tornado case with Asus Prime B450 M-8.
Is that? I'm assuming that's from us.
Well, it's pretty much the same specs as that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is a different thing. Because it's a different power supply, because this one's got a Aerocool.
Yeah, that's got a
600.
Corsair 550. But everything else looks to be the same.
I think it's the same PC, it's just that one's in a bundle.
And yeah, this one, this is in a bundle with the monitor and keyboard and mouse, everything. If I save the parts from my old PC frame, which is literally just the case, that would be all I'd want. because I'd want to, like I said, I do want to do a sleeper PC at some point, but I mean, I've probably got an old case at my
Just
house.
with that horrible Internet Explorer.
I know, yeah, it makes it even better.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I could make it a sleeper PC and maybe like etch that logo out so it was backlit. Can you imagine like a bright blue Internet Explorer glowing on the side of the case? She's so pretty.
And the other chundered everywhere.
I chundered everywhere. Wow, that's an old one. What colour do you want it? Wait, where's the remote? And it's a she, is it? How about this then? Boom. Boom. Will any racing wheel work with a Fierce PC? Should do. It's down to the racing wheel more than anything. You can pick the name. Don't put me on the spot like that. Well, we'll have a chat vote on what the name should be. Do we have a purple? I hope we have a purple.
Mary has suggested Sharon. Mary has seconded, definitely Sharon.
Right.
You could call it Gale.
Gale.
Yeah, after Techie Gale.
Techie Gale.
The
How's
one,
that?
The one stream they missed, they get a PC named after them.
I'm in love. Just call it Luna. Luna MK2. It's only a Fierce bottle.
Luna.
Boyfriend is banished to the second bedroom.
The RGB is hot.
Just me and my PC from now on. I don't know what's going on downstairs.
Quick, talk over the mic.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. What do you think about? Well, yeah, it's getting in today, and there's a computer. And if there's any further questions, guys, let us know, because we'll be finishing soon.
We need things to talk about. This is what happens at... Can it run Crisis?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yeah. Maybe not Crisis remastered on Can It Run Crisis settings, but it could definitely run the original.
Which is still surprising, like that benchmark you did on the 3090 on Crisis.
Do you want your spare screws? I mean, you won't need the fan screws for anything unless you put a radiator in there. But you might want these hard drive ones in case you ever put another hard drive in there. So I'll leave them.
Ooh.
But you shouldn't need the rest.
I'm sure that stays with it. Question is...
What graphics card can the Crisis run? All of them. Just give them what they paid for.
That was that one. I was wondering which...
No, I'll leave the hard drive ones in because there's the off chance that you might put another hard drive in it at some point and you'll need one. So I'll leave those in there and
we should
put it with your remote.
Interesting to do with all the spare screws because there's thousands of them here.
There are thousands. There was a box we had once, like a cardboard box, probably bigger than. Even bigger than that, like a PSU box that was just full of the tiny PC screws, and you couldn't pick it up. It was like that heavy.
I wonder if we could get someone to machine a board that had perfectly spaced circles and then just screw in the word Fierce PC into a box. Just time lapse that.
Okay. Box, details, PC. And then I'll deal with all the rubbish. Don't you worry about it.
Jack wants to know if you built it from the base up.
Yep.
That's what we do with Fierce PC.
Every Tuesday. Where's the bin gone? Every Tuesday from 6 p.m. we do a stream and we build a PC. Sometimes it's a customer's PC who has got in touch. If no one's got in touch, we'll grab one at random pretty much. So it's always a surprise for me. But yeah, if you do order a PC and you want it built on stream, get in touch on Facebook or social media, Twitter, whatever, and let us know. Ooh, purple. I love it so much. I'm so excited. Thank you. No worries.
Sometimes it's a Q&A.
Yes.
There was one Q&A.
But I would like to do the arcane for you on stream. How am I saying your name, by the way? Is it Eliami? Eliami Bellamy? What be those fans? These are the ones that come with the Raider. But you will be getting F3 Orbis fans, which have slightly higher airflow and static pressure for the radiator and such. And you get 9 of them in the arcane.
What's got better airflow, Tornado or the Raider? I feel like the name Tornado should have the best airflow.
I can't remember the last time I looked at a Tornado, to be honest with you. But I want to say Tornado.
Just because the name suggests
Tornado.
Big air.
I think maybe. I don't know. I'd have to have a look. But I'm voting Tornado. It's been a very long time because I build the loops. I'm always around the TechWare VXR and those cases. Not so much the ones like this.
Jack says that you should build PCs privately. So this time of year it'd be a very useful service. Jack, we are a company that just builds PCs.
Yeah, we are Fierce PC. It's what we do.
This is what, yeah.
Fun fact: England has the most tornadoes per square kilometre. Is that just because we've got so few square kilometres compared to other countries?
Whenever anyone talks about tornadoes, all I think about is the original SimCity. We spent hours building a city and then a tornado would just come through it.
I played a sim game on mobile once, and it was just one that I could just pick up and just like run along and whatever and do this and send him to his job and then get back to what I was doing or whatever. And I remember one day, like, I'd spent it, it was going really well. And I'd only do it now and then, but it got really far. And then one day I like opened it and logged in, and he was like this top scientist in this lab. And then it just popped up like something happened. I'd been eaten by a giant mutant plant or something in this lab, and it was game over. And I was just like, what? Like, I just went on the game, was like, right, that's it, he's off to work. And carry on doing whatever it's... What? Done. Just...
Oh, God. Right, we should probably start tidying up and going home.
Yes, I believe so. It is already 7:36.
Arrivederci. We
Toodle
will see
pip.
you next week. Oh,
Sincerely hope you enjoy your computer.
for anyone watching, there is a Black Friday surprise happening, so
Black Friday surprise.
get all those notifications on your social medias, and there will be something happening at... It might be in the morning, it might be dinner time, I don't know. Haven't decided, but yeah. Something's happening.
No, you.
Wrong one.